I'm back again playing as Abra-Cadabra. Last episode, I took over Sunhold and then defeated most of Frenzy's Clay Cloak's armies. I assume there's not much left after that, but big battle over here. And actually killed the ruler, but eventually will come back. So hopefully we can take the Throne City. Probably will be back before then, so we'll have to fight him one more time at the very least. And took quite a bit of damage from those battles, but I feel like we just push our momentum and attack with whatever we have onto this Throne City. So these units can move a little bit. Most of these can't do all that much, so I'll just have them wait. I'll give them their orders next turn. There's this scout over here. I think I've kind of explored as much as I can up to the north, generally speaking. I do want to start looking underground for potential maybe cities under here. So I think what I want to do is maybe in Fort Wing, because I have a lot of draft, I could get a Mystic Projection, another scout unit over here. Get that building. I suppose I can pop down. I'm right over here. I'll just pop down underground really quick, just see if I see anything interesting while I'm already here. I just want to find all of the other players. Oh, hey, and there's a little gold pickup. That's nice. Fort Wing has a thing it can produce. I suppose the Stone Conjurer, some mana and production sounds good to me. Tranquility Pool acquired. Which is that city from? Oh, is that... Did Sunhold have one? Yes, it does. Okay, so I'm getting that from Sunhold. That's nice. There's an Archon Blood right down here. So if I go send one of my armies, I'm right next to it. Do I delay a turn and go pick that up? Because if I put an outpost here, I don't think I need a full city yet, but at least an outpost could be good. Is there any adjacent? There's food, doesn't matter. Production doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. I don't think I can get a good adjacency. So plopping an outpost down right here would let me pick this up, and that will complete this Cosmoflux elixir, getting me more knowledge and mana from mana resource nodes. That's nice. It's not the best ability, but I think I can probably get there in a turn, so I'll do that next turn. Captured one of the heroes of Frenzy Clay Cloak. That's okay. Got another level of renown. So Alessandro the Philosopher is renown level 3. That's nice. Yep. Okay, all of that is good. I didn't end up using that. Oh, I forgot to use my lightning torrent. That would have made that battle easier. Oh well, it worked out fine anyways. I know that there's another player down here, so I want to send a scout this way to start figuring out that and find all of the other players. So this scout, your new job is to find the player that's down here. What do I actually need to win this battle? So these are mostly spirit units. Are these vulnerable to spirit damage? They are. So undead units might not be the best. I'm going to send my really damaged units over here to go get heals. So I'll split off anything that's actually needs to heal. Bring them back later. At least units that I actually care about. Somewhat. So we'll get... how much do I actually need? This army... Could bring this undead army that I don't care about much. I'd like to get that siege started. I can go ahead and do road building. That gets me a little bit more movement range. So I'll send these two armies up. That should be fine to just start the siege and hold them in place. Get that going down. And then these two armies here should be good to Let's see, this unit's healing as well. So we'll get all of our healing units over here. I think these 2 armies should be enough. Let's go ahead and clear out this and get a outpost building. I need healing spells. Next tome I get. Healing spells is my top priority from that next tome. I keep saying that, but I'm just making sure I remind myself. This battle should be straightforward. They do deal damage when they die to adjacent hostile units, but that's okay. I'm not going to overthink my positioning. I don't care about these undead units. I got them partially so that I can throw them into the meat grinder without risking my more expensive units that actually cost me like gold and stuff to build. So this should be fine. They do get to mind control 2 of my units. That is irritating. Yeah, that's actually very irritating. So what I want to do is knock out those units first. Unfortunately, they probably have... Oh, this one has a spirit weakness? Really? Interesting. Huh. I want to... Can I do something like this? Oh, the positioning on this is actually... Wow, that was a good... On their part, they have really good positioning, because I can't actually deal much damage to these 2 Lightbringer units that are mind controlling my stuff. That's actually really unfortunate. Can I get any kills on either of them this turn? Because I don't even know what the Cosmic Ablation, if I could do it. Oh, that sucks. I might have to kill my own unit. This is just a skeleton warrior. But that lets me move again. Oh well. Didn't want to have to do that. But I need to free up this unit to go deal damage over here. And this can move over here as well. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is not good. I'll take that retaliation, move back, hit this. Huh. Even with that spirit resistance, I'm gonna have to make that attack. Oh, I don't like this. What spells do? I just have these 3. Could do Fulmination, hit those 3. I can't do a second casting because my my ruler's not in this battle. I didn't think of how bad this battle might actually be. This is actually bad. I probably should have sent more over here. I might actually lose this. If I do, it's not the end of the world, but at least I can get a Lightbringer kill here. There we go. I got my unit back. Ended the mind control. Yeah. I'm fine. I'm fine. Big thunder outside. In the real worlds, not just this thunder, fulmination strike. Someone casted fulmination near me. That's fun. Yeah, okay, I'm fine. Wait, why does that... Oh. Why would that hurt my unit? Well, let's do... Heal you. And do this. There we go. This this deals damage even when you, Why would this attack deal so much damage to my other unit? Oh no, that's healing. I thought that was damage. My bad. Was that one of my units that died? What did you do? How did you kill that unit? Whatever. It's just a skeleton unit. Okay, there we go. Got a kill on that. Hit this. I took more damage than I would have liked, but It reduces my upkeep of my army, so there's that. Here we go. This should be over soon. There we go. And it's over. There we go. Well, it's just undead units that I lost, and one of these summons. Oh, well, that's why. All of the units in this battle were just very expendable units, so that's fine. Graceful Judge Mount. Very fast movement cavalry, touch of grace. Grace does healing. Interesting. I mean, I might as well put you on that. Talon the Brutal has the Nightmare Horse. Oh, do I want that on Abra-Cadabra? I suppose. Wait, does this touch of grace ability? That's free. Sure, I'll put that on Abra-Cadabra. It looks cool, so nice. I would prefer a flying unit, but that's okay. These two armies can actually merge together, and this will be a outpost for that Archon Blood. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I just a bunch of expendable units. I guess I can just keep exploring underground here. I want to find potential free cities or players. We've got reinforcements that can come this way. Fiery Heart is done. And now we have a new tome. I was just reminding myself that I need healing. So which of these? Probably nature has healing. This makes attack or support abilities of enchanted units heal a random friendly target from my support units. That kind of is interesting. Let's see. Tome of Glades. No, that's not particularly healing. Fey Blessing. That is healing. Again, on support units. I'd like a spell that just heals directly. I know the tier 1 tomes, I can retroactively go back to them to get healing. Spells, I think there's one of the ones in there that does that. Let's see. Yeah, none of these ones. No. Are there really no tier 2 tomes that have healing spells? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, no. Okay, so we want tier 1 tomes. Let's see. I think it's Tome of Evolution, Beasts, Roots, Healing Roots, gives temporary hit points and regeneration, and Obscuring. That's not too bad. I do like this, the vine. You can summon living vines, and that just kind of tangles up the enemy. It's good for positioning. This one's not terrible. We could go the route of Bloodright. This gets healing in some ways. It's not really like a spell you can just plop down. What is it? There's the... Where's the one? I think it's an order tome. Like Faith has army heal. That's for after a battle on the world map. That's pretty good. I want a combat heal spell. So there's Tome of Faith, but that's world map healing. There's this. That's... Do I go for one of these tier 1 tomes like Bloodright or Order or Faith? Not this. There's also Discipline. There's Mantra Purification. That's a heal and remove negative status effects. That's pretty good. Focus aim is also pretty good. That basically gives you true strikes you guarantee hit. Less good because I already have bonuses to hits. That's nice on units that have a low chance to hit. More healing received in combat. Or there's the tier 1 tome. What was the other? Roots. Healing roots. I do like this Vine Summon, combat summon spell. That one's really nice for disrupting. These are 2 different healing buff spells. Though I'm limited in the number. I'm already using spells for damage, so I think this army heal is actually better in terms of actually having a use for my world map casting point, since I've not been using a lot of it. But that would be a consistent thing I'd be using a lot. Would any of the other things in this tome be useful for me? Faithful Whispers. If I'm vassalizing cities that I conquer, that's not too bad to get their income, like taxes, better. I can make my support units reduce their upkeep and get them additional healing ability. And I already do have a few support units. I can get more of them. I can get knowledge and mana from city stability, and then get a source of dealing spirit damage. So this one's not bad. I will go for the Tome of Faith. That also gets me some order affinity. And I want this army heal ability. Okay, our capital has finished building its city stability building, the bathhouses or whatever. In 2 turns, I'm going to be boosting the population to 10, and that boosts this building, Town Hall level 3. So I'll get working on that. That way I can get tier 3 units. I really want the tier 3 here. I might just start building the tier 3 once I have the gold and just not boost it and get it early. I'll look into that later. Don't have the gold for it now though. Here is the scout unit, and this time I'm actually going to separate just it out rather than both. And I'm going to head down to this underground thing to see what's over here. Dust mines can build something. I suppose a Arcane Institute would be nice. And Tranquil Bastion also can get something. In 1 turn I'll grow, and I want to get probably one of these Tranquility Pools. I mean, I guess I already technically have it. It's just for the raw knowledge at this point, because I don't think these effects stack, the global effect. So I don't know if it matters as much. I could just go for Arcane Institute again. Yeah, I'll get that. Really get that knowledge income up. A rivalry ended. Arachna ended our rivalry. That's nice. I appreciate that. Oh, you're actually friendly with me. What changed that? Received gift. When did I give you... Oh, that was me telling who you were. Sent an insult. I think the threat level dropped. Involved in wars. Oh, okay. So actually declaring war, oddly enough, made our friendship better. Can we get a wizard's bond, please? 100 gold. That's worth it. For now, that lets me see your throne city, so that's nice. it is underground, as I suspected, so somewhere over here underground is Spider's Den. Good knowledge, and it disincentivizes secondary attack over here. I do have a small army, but it won't be enough for a proper big battle. Okay, that's good for this turn. Okay, let's see. Get this on the road building so we can move. I don't know if you can build roads. Why can we not? I don't know if you can build roads over rivers. Is that why? Why is it like taking this weird path? There we go. Building a road up here. That way our other armies can move up. There we go. And this unit can head up this way as well. These might as well kind of heal over here closer to the front lines. This scout exploring underground. There's this over by Stricklet. I think kind of going south with this scout would be good. And this scout over here, keep exploring down this way. Tranquil Bastion can annex another province. I could either get this gold mine. What boosts do I want in the future? I suppose a second farm could be nice. Or forester, or I could just go ahead and go for a research post and tranquility pool, get 25 research, or I could go for a conduit. I'll go for a research post here. That gives me a lot of additional knowledge. That high knowledge income makes it not as bad to go back and get a tier 1 tome, so I can fill out, get more variety of stuff. Yeah, Lightning Torrent is ready to cast. I will get this Fiery Heart thing ready to go. It'll take some turns before that is fully done. But a race transformation, so that'll be good. Oh, no, don't declare war. I just wanted you to move over this way. I think I accidentally selected a tile that counted as like an occupied region or something. Why is it not letting me end the turn? End the turn. You still have movement points, okay. Go underground, please, and explore. Temple of Constructs. Gold Ancient Wonder. Okay. How defended is Pharos going to be? I guess we will find out. Oh, quest? Obtain Tranquility Pool. I just did that. Do you want me to get a second one? Will that just instant... Okay, it just wants me to get this. Yes, I will do that. Once in 25 turns. I should be fine to get that. Let's build a road over to here. And so Horenzi Claycloak is back and has a small army, but that still should not be a problem. They have ballista towers, archer battlements, stone walls, and caltrops. So I feel like constructing onagers is very useful, and then probably undermining the walls would be nice. Could burn their battlements or tower bombardment. The argument for tower bombardment is that it uses mana, so it's not taking from my gold like these other ones would. And combined with onagers, I might actually be able to destroy these ballista towers and stop them from damaging my units. That's nice for longer battles when it's more drawn out, when they actually get a chance to fire these several times. But if I go for something like walls, I can maybe just like get over into their city with overwhelming numbers, and then not really need to worry as much about these. I think ending the battle quickly is kind of... I will outnumber them, because I doubt they're going to recruit too many units. So I'll do undermining the walls. Makes more way, because there's a lot of choke points in siege battles. So they can funnel my units and make it hard to actually use them. But I think I'm okay to outnumber them fully. Since I'll get this other army over there. That away. And this unit can move here too. Let's keep exploring underground. You can get another turn of healing. Let's see what we find down here. And we have met another player, Salioth Rootseeker. Actually kind of friendly with me as well. I'll go ahead and send you a welcome gift. Might as well. And Wizard's Bond. I can't afford that this turn, but maybe later. Wait, did I meet two players in the same, like, right back to back? I think I just met a second one too, because then there's also Levate Soulstar, which is a different one. This crocodile type thing. Not as friendly with me. Okay, cool. So met two more players. Don't know where they are yet, but that is very useful to know. Okay, I think there's two more undiscovered players, or maybe one more undiscovered player left to find somewhere out in the world. Did I get this tower? I don't think I got that tower. I'm gonna go back up and get that. We've got an outpost with the Archon Blood. I think I will get palisade walls. I could get the work camp, but there's actually no tiles that are worth working around here. Oh, there's a... No, never mind. What am I talking about? There's this gold right next to it. That's nice. Actually, so it is... I will get the work camp. Let's abort those walls and... Oh, I can't afford that. Okay, well, I'll get the palisade walls and then I'll get the work camp. Get this gold, which will actually pay for this outpost, so it'll be self-sufficient. Fort Wing can expand again. I will get another research post here and that mana node, which will help with the stability because of our mana addicts thing. Gives us 10 stability per mana resource deposit. I can't build anything. I'm tight on gold, so I'll just get some gold for now. Beacon can get something else. I suppose I should probably get some special province improvements. I could get an additional quarry for the stone walls at some point. I think that would be good. So I'll get a quarry down here. That also kind of closes up our borders and makes it just look a little better too. Dust mines. Did I get like a food pickup, or are they just all happening to be ready on this turn? Here, Academy would require another quarry to get that boost, which could be nice. Yeah, so I think a second quarry here, or the mint, which is an additional farm. I am tight on gold. I do think I'd like a mint, and I will pick up this Eternal Battlegrounds while I'm at it. If I get a third one, so if I get this province here into Dust Mines, that will allow me to get being able to pick up the, whatchamacallit, the zombie skeleton units, which will be nice. And I will be getting the maximum potential out of this special place. Very cool. And oh, and because I got the Archon Blood, I now have Cosmoflux Elixir. I think of the three ones, it's the worst. Like, Imperial Essence plus 15 Imperium income, very nice. Rings of Binding that makes your heroes a little bit better is decent. It's not bad. I mean, it does get us more knowledge and mana. Like, every one of... Is it conduits or... No, I think it's just these mana nodes. Anyhow. I don't know if that updated quite yet. Province improvements. Oh, so it's like this? Why is... I'm just wondering why it's not applying. Oh yeah, here we go. Cosmoflux Elixir. So there we go. That's nice. And I have several of those mana node deposits. We've got some level ups. We could get Raise Undead on Alessandro the Philosopher. Or Dark Ritual, enemies in a 1 hex radius sustain damage. All corpses in a 1 hex radius turn into decaying zombie units. But it costs... Oh, but it has range. That's nice. I think that's good. I'll get that. Okay. That's good for that turn. Let's end the turn. I need to remember to cast my spell when I go to attack this city. The Lightning Torrent. But let's get Fiery Heart. This will give fire protection and critical hit chance and will be immune to being on fire. Very cool. We'll keep... I think... I'll move these into range. They're healing enough. I don't need for it to be perfect. Get this other hero over here. Let's see. Keep exploring. Do I go up here? Oh, there's still plenty of distance to go. Still want to find like actual city locations from the other players, even though I met a few of them. I need a mine in Dust Mines. I think I turn that forester into... I have 3 farms, 2 foresters. I don't think I need the second forester. I'm going to turn this forester into a mine. That way I can eventually get the mint here. And in the meantime, I could get some food income, perhaps. Does the boost apply if you then remove the boost? Well, I'll be done with the building before that boost is done. So I'm going to get the boost and then immediately get rid of that forester that would boost it. So that's nice. Here... Could get a stone conjurer. I'm really tight on... I think the Mage's Plaza is actually more useful than the granary here. So I'm going to... Huh. Oh, well, that would cause other problems, so... Let's just produce merchandise for a turn. Stricklet has sent a war party. That's annoying. I mean, they have to come and hit Sunhold first, right? And Sunhold has this garrison, so I think that's okay. Regardless, I think that is good for this turn. Okay, the siege continues. Starting to get our reinforcements. First, I want this shield unit back with its main army. One of these can go over here. Something like this. I guess I could start like raising, or what do you call that, pillaging. Get some gold. I think that's worth it. So I will start pillaging their provinces with this additional army. That's not doing as much. So there we go. Continuing that siege, pillaging their provinces with some of those bonus undead units. I'm not seeing many other stuff down here. There's obviously not a city like on the water, so I guess you can just come up, go over land for a bit. Down here, come on, there's gotta be a city down here somewhere, right? Where are your cities? I need to find you. army heal is done. That's great. Not really a fan of any of these, so I'm going to shuffle. Summon lesser light support unit. That's not bad. This gets me a, I can summon a healing unit to my army. Beacon is tier 3 now. I could get tier 3 wizard tower for more Imperium. The Room of Recall is really nice to be able to teleport my main army back home if I ever need it. My gold is very limited. What cities do I want to actually be building stuff in? Because I need to work on getting more gold income. So I need a mine in Fort Wing as well to start getting these mints. So there's a gold vein here. I don't think I need the double quarry. So I'll get a mine here. That should be good. That way I can eventually get the mint here as well. Beacon, 9 turns until it grows, so it'll still be a while. I need one more farm. I guess I can get this academy. I don't know if that's worth it because I have other things. There's the Tranquil Bastion has a thing it needs to build as well. I'm going to do this here with most of my gold, so that won't leave much gold left to get anything here. Oh, I can still afford it. Do I be greedy and go for the academy? Probably more food because that's what's slowing down this growth. I mean, the city is starting to get pretty big. So do I convert something into one more farm? Do I need the forester anymore? Can this turn into a farm? I think that makes sense. Unless I'm turning that into a mine, that could be nice. Let's see, there's quarries, so it's either... The whole point of the quarry was to get the academy. But I'm feeling like gold is more important to me at this point, so... If I turn that into a farm as well. And get the academy. Zone Conjurer. Yeah. Oh, Fort Wing. Fort Wings needs the Mystic Spire to get the stone walls, and the stone walls are to get the fortification health up so that I can complete Talon the Brutal's ambition. So that is something to work on. Does this, the battlements, they don't give you any fortification health, I do not believe. Right? Because the stone wall, like it's only the walls that do that? I think so. Just seeing if it does. It just looks like it helps you if you actually end up in a battle. It doesn't slow down the siege time. So, with that in mind, what am I thinking? I think I will go ahead and just produce some merchandise here and not build anything yet. Do I want any of these special buildings? Don't know if any of them are that good. Soulwell is not terrible. So I do have a few of these type of things. I changed my mind. I am going to go ahead and get the academy here. Oh, or do I want a hero? Ah, I'm so tight on gold. I want so many different things. Hero is really important. Well, I started that. Yeah, I'll get the gold for the hero later. I'll need a turn or two for that. That is fine. Oh, and then I need the work camp here. Ah, I need so much gold. I need to convert like mana into gold, really. It's all the more important here to start getting these pillaged to get this gold from the pillaging I needed for all the construction I'm trying to get done. So we're gonna start splitting off units to go pillage things. It does leave them a little bit vulnerable to going and being ambushed, but if I'm over here, I should be in range of my army, so they can't just go make a attack against my vulnerable raiding units. So yeah, that's definitely pillaging everything is where we're at. Okay, end turn. Oh, and I have an Imperium pickup at some point. I'm starting to build up quite the Imperium income that I'm not using on anything. But I think that is good for this episode. Next episode, we're going to be actually doing this siege battle and taking this player out of the game. They have recruited up a bit of an army, but we definitely outnumber them vastly, so this battle shouldn't be too bad. But I think this one will actually be big enough that I'll actually fight it, unlike Sunhold, which was pointless, just auto-resolved that. Regardless, that's where I'm going to end this. Thank you so much for watching, and with that, goodbye.